Welcome to the next episode of WaterparkRangers Let's Play Wind Waker. Last episode we got the Triforce chart from Bird's Peak Rock, and this episode we're going after a couple of reefs around the middle of the map, and there are some annoying sea hats around here that I really hate. But they're not what you have to fight. What you've got to fight is, of course, inside the reef. As usual, I speed up to show you what's exactly in there. What? Whoa! For a second I thought he was going to get us again. So let's take care of business inside this reef, why don't we? Once you're out of the way. Well, that wasn't too tough. Because this is only Cyclops Reef, there's only one large rock in the middle. It's like the number 1 on the dice. So as usual, we're just going to swim over there, climb around, find the optimal spot to jump off and sail over there using our Deku Leaf. As usual, it will take a little while to find that optimal spot, so I'm going to skip ahead to us finding it right now. These reefs are kind of annoying to Let's Play, I'll admit, because, well, let's be honest. It's just everything that I have to do in post to them is annoying. Like speeding up the reef themselves, cutting ahead to finding the right part. It's just aggravating because there are 6 of these reefs, and they're all pretty much exactly the same. They're all really annoying. Even playing them normally is just, they take too long. They're not fun. There should have been something better put in their place. But anyway, never mind that. We have the treasure chart. So let's see what it corresponds to. Might as well check out this new map as soon as we got it. Was it this one? You're kidding me! The treasure chart actually shows you that it's at the exact same... The treasure is found at the exact same spot where you found the chart? You're kidding me. Then it's right here. Literally, that map that we just got. The treasure for it is right here. Just gotta pick it up. Wow, that was unexpected. I mean, I'm not complaining, but... I was just complaining so much about the reefs, and then, hey, wow, the reef was really nice. It just gave us... It pretty much just gave us the treasure instead of us having to go and earn it by finding it. Alright, great. We're right where we need to be. Oh, and it was really quick. This has got to be like the easiest treasure to find in the game. What's inside? I have a hunch I already know what it is. Because most things you get at reefs turn out to be... Yep, it's a special chart. Okay, a light ring chart. So this one is specifically designed to help us find certain rings of light that only appear at night in groups. It's really a very unnecessary optional thing to go after if you want. There's just rupees in them. I think they show them appearing at like Greatfish Island at certain times. Yeah. Although I know that there are also some places that they don't show on that chart, or maybe that's because I'm reading it wrong. But anyway, it doesn't really matter because light rings are perhaps one of the least consequential things in the game. There are plenty of other ways to get rupees than by going after light rings that only appear at night. Anyway, from here we're going to be heading, I think, just one quadrant due east. Unfortunately, as you can see, the island there is just another reef, so I'll cut ahead to us getting there from here. Alright, we're finally here at 6-Eye Reef. If I'm correct, this might be the last reef. It might not be, actually. Maybe there's one more. So, as per usual, I'm just gonna speed through it. That way you don't have to see us doing everything inside this reef. Alright, it's finally over. Oh, that was kind of troublesome. It looks like there are a couple rings of light here that are only appearing at night as well. I wonder if the chart mentioned that or not. Yeah, the chart usually seems to be pretty inaccurate about these kinds of things. But maybe there's a treasure chart that already, because this should be Six Eye Reef right here. I think we might have a chart for Six Eye Reef. We might have found it in the Earth Temple? Possibly. Oh no, that's Five Eye, I can tell from the pattern. Actually, we might not have visited Five Eye yet. That looks like the one. Alright, let's get at our grappling hook. Yes, I've noticed that I tend to be clicking my tongue quite a bit during this episode for some reason. I cannot explain why. I guess it just happens when I'm doing a part of the game that I don't really enjoy that much. I'm like chiding it. It should be more entertaining for me. I've had a very rough week. School's back and ugh, I never realized just how easy my life had been during this summer. But never mind, what are we getting? It's oh, okay, never mind. I guess you don't get a red chart from every reef. Myth busted. 200 rupees. I guess it'll have to do. And we're gonna have no problem paying off the Triforce charts at this rate. The translations, that is. So I'll just cut ahead to us finding that jump point. Alright, this looks to be it. So we'll set up our windy thing in the right direction. And hey, I think I can actually see Windfall's lighthouse from here. Let's see if we can glimpse it in a little wind cutscene. I'm pretty sure I saw Windhouse. Windhouse? There it is, well, Windfall's lighthouse. The two beams shooting out from the opposite sides. Yeah, usually whenever I think of lighthouses, I just think of like that one ray. I guess I haven't seen enough real lighthouses to know what they're all like. Yeah, but when I see two beams shooting out like that, I immediately think of like Darth Maul's lightsaber. And I'm not even a big Star Wars fan, it's just whenever I think of a double-edged weapon, Darth Maul comes to mind. Alright, we got another treasure chart. There's probably very few left at this point. Yeah, we just need like two more. No, I'm counting wrong. Does that number count also the Triforce charts? Huh, I'm not sure. Well, there can't be that many more left to go. Anyway, it looks like that treasure is going to be located at probably Northern Triangle. It's kind of tough to tell with those, because they all look the same. It just depends what direction they're facing in. That being said, no matter how tough it can be to use the charts in this game, I find treasure hunting in Wind Waker to be pretty accurate. If you know what you're doing with the charts, you can usually find what you're looking for. Because I remember when I played Link to the Past, I had a huge problem finding the flute boy's flute in Link to the Past, because it's buried in this random area. You just have to dig around on like every little tile until it comes up. I did it for 10 minutes, I'm like, this is boring, screw it, I'm using a guide. That was one of the few times that I actually used one for Link to the Past. The other one was when I couldn't figure out how to get into the swamp that's like walled off. Link to the Past is a very well designed game, but it's hard. It's hard as hell. Very fun, but my file got deleted. It was awesome. I got like almost all the hearts and everything. Like Link to the Past it's just designed so well. Like you need all those optional upgrades if you want to beat the game, because they just up the difficulty so much. And the final dungeon is a legit final dungeon, not like the other Zelda games where it's like a total cop-out compared to the others. Hey, also I think we got our complimentary ID a couple episodes back. So why don't we use it here, actually, just so you can finally see what it does. What all our work buying from Beetle has finally led to. You want to use your complimentary ID? Okay, here it goes! You are so great! Absolutely fantastic! And there you go. Isn't it nice to be complimented once in a while? It is, isn't it? Not nice enough. Well, I think that's all for next episode, so see you next time.